It's not the heat of the day that gets you. It's that the night never really cools down. That's how people who live in Mérida actually describe it. And if you're planning a move, the heat is the single thing most likely to send you back home. So let's do this properly. Not to scare you, not to sell you a hammock fantasy, how hot it actually gets, when, why it feels worse than the number, and exactly what to check in a house before you sign anything. The honest picture first. On April 25, 2026, Mérida's observatory registered 42.5 degrees Celsius. That's around 108 Fahrenheit, making it the city's fourth hottest April on record. During those late April heat waves, Mérida was, on several days, the hottest city in the entire country. Not the region, the country. And the number on the thermometer isn't the number your body feels. With the humidity, official forecasts that spring warned of a heat index, the feels like, of up to 45 degrees. Now the framing, because this is where people get it wrong in both directions. The brutal stretch runs roughly from March into June, peaking in April and May, before the rains take the edge off. This is seasonal, and it comes back every single year. Life here adapts around it. Things happen early in the morning, slow down brutally mid-afternoon, and come back to life after sunset. And to be fair, from November to February, Mérida is genuinely pleasant. That's the season everyone falls in love with. It's also the season that lies to you. Hold that thought. So why does it feel so much worse than the number? Two reasons. First, humidity. Your body cools by evaporating sweat, and in humid air that simply stops working. Same temperature, very different suffering. Second, the city itself. Mérida is a plain of concrete and asphalt that soaks up heat all day and radiates it back all night. That's the urban heat island, and it's why the centro barely cools down after midnight. It's also why the exact same afternoon can feel very different in a shaded colonia with old trees than in a brand new development where the trees are still knee-high. There's one piece of good news with a catch. Ciafeme, the electric utility, reclassified Mérida into a tariff with a bigger summer subsidy, running from April 1st to the end of October, because the state itself acknowledges how hot it gets. So here's the mindset shift. Heat in Mérida is not a heat wave you wait out. It's a season you design your life around, starting with the house you choose. Because just like flooding, heat here is hyper-local. The dense centro holds heat hardest. Older colonias with mature trees breathe better. And the coast, half an hour away, gets a sea breeze the city never sees. It's why half of Mérida seems to migrate to the beach in the worst weeks. A pressure valve worth knowing about, whether you rent there or just escape on weekends. Now the caveat, and please take this one seriously. Heat tolerance is personal. Some people adapt in one season. Some never do. No video, including this one, can tell you which you are. What a video can tell you is that two houses on the same street will not suffer equally. One with bedrooms facing the afternoon sun becomes an oven. Its neighbor, shaded and cross-ventilated, stays livable with a fraction of the air conditioning. So don't ask, is Mérida too hot? Ask, is this house built for the heat? The city you can't change. The house you can choose. So here's your checklist when you visit a place, and it takes 10 minutes. 1. Orientation. Stand outside and figure out where the afternoon sun lands. West-facing bedroom walls and big unshaded west windows are the classic mistake. 2. The roof. A bare concrete slab overhead soaks up sun all day and cooks the rooms below all night. Look for high ceilings, insulation, or a reflective roof coating, and be suspicious of top-floor bedrooms. 3. The machinery. Count the mini-splits, check how old they are, and ask if they're inverters. The efficient kind. In this climate, air conditioning is not a luxury feature, it's infrastructure. And 4. The one almost nobody does. Ask to see a summer electricity bill. Ciafeme itself says air conditioning can be around 40% of a household's consumption. and heavy use can push a home out of the subsidized tariff entirely. A real April bill tells you the truth in one number. Because here's the trap, and it's the same trap as always. You'll probably visit in winter, when Mérida is at its charming best. A December visit tells you nothing about an April afternoon. So, the honest bottom line, yes, Mérida gets brutally hot for a few months a year, and the nights are the hard part. But with the right house, the right orientation, and honest expectations, hundreds of thousands of people live here happily, heat and all. This isn't a reason not to come. It's a reason to choose your house like the heat is real. Because it is. If you're planning a move, my free Moving to Yucatan guide covers the seasons, the neighborhoods, and this whole house checklist in one place. Links in the description. And whether you're renting or buying, same golden rule as always. Before you sign anything, visit in the heat, or ask someone local who's lived through an April here. I'm Yucatan Unlocked. See you in the next one.